Hey my loves, welcome back to another video. So today's gonna be like a rant, but not really. It's gonna be like thoughts and opinion type of video. Warning, if you are very triggered by opinions of others about lock extensions, this video is not for you. Someone actually asked me what were my thoughts about instant locks and lock extensions. I did do a video on lock extensions before, and I think I was comparing the two. This is like a little different because it's kind of like what I personally have been dealing with. So we're just gonna get into this video. If you're interested, then keep on watching. As you guys know, lock extensions and instant locks is like booming on the internet. A lot of people are actually getting lock extensions. There's so many videos that I've seen on social media circulating of lock extensions. Like some of them look so real, like sis, they look real. And since they look so real, it kind of becomes very difficult to know whose locks are fake and whose locks are actually grown from their scalp, like mine. So a lot of people, when they find my Instagram, by the way, add me on Instagram if you have not already. So I'm very active on Instagram, I would say. A lot of people have messaged me on my Instagram asking me, why is your hair so shiny? Is your hair lock extensions? You know, why is your hair so black? I oil my scalp and I oil my hair. That's why it's shiny. My hair is also dyed. Like, that's why it's black. Okay, I dyed my hair black and it just is shiny because I add oil to it as well and I take care of it. And my locks are not lock extensions, not one bit. Okay, I grew all of this hair from my scalp, my God-given scalp. That's it. A lot of people now put real locks in their description or in their bio, and that's why there's a hashtag real locks, because there's so many different types of locks now. To each his own. If you want lock extensions, then cool, go ahead and do you. Okay, I'm not against it, I just don't recommend anyone to do it. That's just my take, that's just my opinion. Like, if you're on my channel and you're looking for suggestions for your hair, I would never say, oh, you should just get lock extensions. Like, nah, I grew mine naturally, so I'm not going to advise anyone to do their hair and install fake hair. Listen, no, this is not the place for that. When I think of lock extensions, I think of weave. That's exactly what it is. I think of weave because when I used to get Senecaleeds, box braids, and sew-ins and all of that, it was hair that was not mine, of course, and it was a weave. I had to take it out and, you know, I had to make sure my hair was washed and everything. The only difference with lock extensions is that you're not taking it out and it's like permanent, but it's still a weave on your head. I'm sorry to tell you, but it is. And I'm not against anyone. This is not I'm not making this video to offend anyone. It's just my thoughts on it. Like, I look at lock extensions like weave because that's what it is. Okay, hence lock extension. Anything that you're using to extend your hair that is not yours, it's considered weave. Point blank period. And that just might be my unpopular opinion, but you know, I'm gonna make a video like that. I'm gonna make a video on my unpopular opinions. I'm a very nice, down-to-earth type of person, so I'm not going to just, you know, be rude to you if you ask me if my hair is fake. So, you know, I'll tell you straight up, nope, it was grown from my scalp. I have pictures from beginning all the way until now. In the past, someone actually came up to me and asked me if my hair was real and then turned around and said, no, it's not real, like literally trying to have an argument with me that my hair is fake. And sis, I'm sorry that you're mad that it's real, but it is what it is. Like, I'm sorry. I grew this out of my scalp. I documented my entire journey. You saw the growth. Like, people who know me know what's up. I have no reason to lie. I'm sorry that you might feel like my hair is fake and, you know, my hair doesn't frizz like yours might. I don't know what to tell you. God made my hair like this. Another thing that a lot of people tend to ask me is, how come my hair doesn't have a lot of frizz? And I always have to tell people I didn't choose my hair texture. this is how my locks are formed. And granted, I do not have a lot of frizz, and I do not get a lot of frizz. So even when my hair is not retwisted and everything, I don't get a lot of frizz. It's just untwisted roots, but it's not frizzy. And a lot of people kind of get like confused about that, but I don't know. That's just how my locks are, and I'm grateful for them. I know a lot of people try to get rid of frizz and stuff like that, but I always tell people you have to embrace every part of your journey. And a lot of times we try to tame things that are naturally supposed to be the way they are, like frizz. A lot of times we have frizzy hair is because of our hair texture. When you try to kind of tame frizziness when your hair is meant to frizz, you're going to cause more harm to your hair than good. So I feel like when it comes to, you know, those who battle frizzy hair and is just so annoyed of it, to an extent you can tame your frizziness. There's things that you could do, such as covering your hair, brushing your locks, or what have you, but there is a certain limit that it's your hair texture. Like, it's just something that you have to deal with and you have to embrace. And that's the reason why I decided to make YouTube videos to help people in different ways, not only about hair, but in life, advice, teaching, having fun, everything, like just being yourself. And I feel like people are too concerned about what other people think of them. That's the main issue that society has. A lot of people are too concerned on what other people think of them, and they're not able to be happy with themselves because they're going day to day to please other people, and you can't please other people. I mean, it's really hard to please everyone because it's not possible, and your life is not meant for you to please everyone. Like, there's somebody out there that's never going to be pleased by you, and that's okay. That's all right. Are you pleased by you? That's the real question. People do what works for them. If you feel like you are comfortable with lock extensions, then do that. It's not about my opinion. My opinion doesn't even matter. But when somebody asks me what I think, I have the right to speak how I feel, and that's it. I'm not here to, hurt anybody's feelings or talk bad about anyone, whether you have lock extensions or not, right? I feel in my lock journey, since I've grown my hair out naturally, I embrace my locks much more than if I had extensions. Even though I didn't start my hair with any type of extensions, I just know for a fact that when you grow your hair out naturally, it's not the same as having somebody else's hair on your head or, doing different shortcuts, because throughout my whole entire journey, I've watched my hair grow. And, from a little bit of hair, like up here, and here I am, my hair is all the way down to my butt. So it's very rewarding, and it feels good. Seeing the growth of my hair makes me happy because I stuck through it. And for me, my journey was not a very difficult one. It wasn't ugly. I didn't experience any part of my journey that was ugly. But they tell you, hey, this is the ugly stage of the journey. But I didn't find any part of my journey ugly, because what I'm really saying is, just because my hair is at its natural state and it's doing what it wants to do to kind of mesh together, it's ugly. Is it ugly in your eyes, or it's ugly in other people's eyes? Or you're afraid of what other people are going to say just because your hair is doing what it wants to do? And honestly, I just did what works for me. It wasn't ever about what anyone thought about me. It was always, how does Patrice feel? How does Patrice feel with this transition? Because granted, it was a very new change. It was a new everything for me. And I had to really adjust to having longer hair, to having very short hair, and working around it. I didn't care what anyone thought. Mind you, I did everything that people thought I couldn't do. And I just say that to say, I don't mean to rant, but I feel like all of this does make sense, or just goes together. It all comes back down to how do you feel and what exactly your purpose of getting locks are. Some people don't want to go through the journey at all. Some people don't care about the meaning of the journey, and they are willing to just get lock extensions because they like the style. Some people just like the style, they don't want to be bothered with it, and they'd rather get permanent locks or instant locks and call it a day. And then there are those like me who want to actually experience the journey and grow with the journey. When you're in the journey and you do things naturally, you get to learn different things about yourself. You get to learn patience with people and yourself and other things. So everyone's journey has a whole different meaning. My journey could mean something totally different from somebody else. So it just all depends on the person's liking and what works for them. So all in all, I would like to know your opinion on lock extensions or instant locks down below. And don't forget to like this video, give this video a thumbs up, subscribe to my channel, as well as turn the notification bell so you're aware every time I make an upload. So I want to thank you guys so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed this video, and always remember, be spiffy and be you.
Pick it up slow, roll it all around.